seems. The likes of Kate Middleton to Kate Moss have been sporting them, come rain or shine. So, have Wellies made the transition from being purely functional footwear to a full-on fashion statement?
I have like these really tall green ones because they're still quite farmerish. I don't like the pattern ones because I just think, I don't think loads of young people have the pattern ones. I've got one pair of Wellies, they're like black and they've got lots of umbrellas on them with like lots of different colours. I've got a pair of spotty Wellies, they're just normal but they're all multicoloured. I think the pattern ones a bit much, like I think it's a bit too try-hard and they don't go with very much, a bit shabby. Some people think it's just for practical wear but it's also for fashion because it goes with outfits. I'm running late and I don't need an excuse, so wearing my brand new shoes. I think that you can get fashionable wellies, but I really hope that they're not something that people want to wear like on a day-to-day basis because they're not very flattering and they're not that comfortable. No one that I know anyway would wear them anywhere else apart from if they had to. Just so comfy, I have worn them shopping before. I'm running late and I don't need an excuse, so I'm wearing my brand new shoes.
So are wellies just for slinging on in the rain, or are they a fashion statement in their own right?
With us, the fashion expert Jill Kenton and Deborah Arthurs from the Mail Online. Thank you both very much indeed for being with us. So they're just a fashion statement now, then.
Yeah, but look at the weather. I mean, look what's involved this weekend. It's going. We don't know if it's going to be sunny, if it's going to be raining, or torrential downpours.
So put your wellies on,
yes,
but not when the sun's shining.
No, well, no, you can do because they look cool. I mean, there's so many prints, patterns. The top designers are making ones with heels and ribbons. There's so many gorgeous boots out there, and you know what? Get muddy and be in trend.
You know what? I don't agree. I think there's a time and a place.
I agree with you. I think the time is when it's raining and the place is in a field, ideally when it's muddy. And if you're a farmer, you can get away with it whenever you like. But in the city, you're just at risk of ending up with sweaty shins when the sun comes out.
I saw a grandma the other day with prints on. I thought she looked brilliant.
She probably had sweaty shins.
And it was
probably
raining. Well, but I suppose, you know, as dedicated followers of fashion that you both are, you can't help but avoid, you know, Kate Moss. Looks amazing. Some may say she looked silly, but she had wellies on, hot pants, endless legs.
I mean, that was back in 2005.
Stylish.
That main picture was from a glass at one of the music festivals.
V Festival.
Was it V Festival? And she had these gorgeous boots on with hot pants. That looks fun. If you've got the legs,
but my argument against this is you often see people on the catwalk, or you see a fashion show on the catwalk. They wear things that you'd never wear in real life, and that's Kate Moss wearing that. And I think in real life, you look silly doing that in the city.
I think a lot of girls get away with it, but the problem is everyone's doing it, and I think they run the risk of becoming sort of the next sort of Ugg-style boot that, you know, becomes so ubiquitous that nobody wants to see them anymore.
They're putting wellies down the runway as well. They're wearing them on the runway. Honestly, I've seen some of those. Unreal.
Leave them on.
In the right context, as we've got with the girls behind, they look right. They're in a field. They look the part. But we've got another picture, I think, of someone else wearing wellies there.
Oh, like Paddington Bear.
That's not a very kind juxtaposition to the ladies who's anonymous ladies.
No association.
I think the bolder, the more, you know, the more of a statement, I think the better they are. Now, we've got some boots here.
These are your daughters,
They are my daughters. Now, look at also what's nice as well, is you buy these socks. They're not cheap, these boots. They're about £125. The socks were £17.99. They're actual proper socks that go in to keep your feet warm.
Well, this is the thing, because they're not very comfortable.
No, you can get welly rash if you don't wear proper long socks.
Welly rash.
It's a peril.
Love it.
Wellies.
I guess when you see people like the Duchess of Cambridge wearing them, everybody wants to wear them because she is now setting the fashion style for many young women.
She is.
Yeah. Well, good polo.
I worry though. I worry because, you know, we were talking about whether we had green or black wellies when we were all younger, and now there seems to be almost this fashion hierarchy. I just wonder if this is going to feed through, especially with the kids and everything, where you don't want to be spending £100, £200, £300 on a pair of Wellington boots.
You can spend £25 on a nice print boot in a normal, you know, on the high street. You can do it. We are talking and brand names. They go from £125 to £300 for top designer brands,
like the ones Kate was wearing.
Yeah,
leather lined.
And you both are still 300.
She has the more expensive one.
It's a terrible but not entirely surprising indictment of me, given my lack of fashion taste. I've only ever had black wellies.
I think the trends might come back to that, and you'll be back on it.
That's what I'm hoping with the tank tops as well.
Jill, Deborah, pleasure having you both with us. Not sure you've convinced me, but I'm sure many are on your side. Thanks a lot.
It's
great.
Now, it's one of TV's biggest hits of the year, Homeland, which is